Hi, I'm Kim Bernard. I'm a visiting artist here this week at Plymouth State University, Museum of the White Mountains, and we've been creating all week. I was invited to come as a visiting artist for a week to do a program that I call Trash to Art, where we use plastic trash, in this case, to shred and extrude into a sculptural installation that addresses an environmental topic. And this environmental topic is rivers, streams, and what can happen if they're not cared for, if they become polluted, waste enters the stream or river, and how important it is to keep rivers and streams and lakes and oceans, of course, free of debris and contaminants for habitat, for our own water source, and just being generally good stewards of the environment. Having the community's involvement allows me to have an opportunity to invite engagement, to have it be an experience for them that has an impact, where people are using their hands. At the same time, they're thinking about an environmental topic, and then we're having discussions about it as well. And then the finished piece conveys that message in an ongoing manner. So there's a lot more mileage that I'm able to get out of creating with a community, both in engaging the community and then having the piece have a life after we're done creating it. The community has collected plastic, number 2 plastic, milk jugs, water jugs, juice jugs, and actually local businesses have participated quite a bit in that, and students have brought in some of theirs too. So we are cutting up number 2 plastic. We're into small pieces that then goes into the shredder, which shreds it up into flakes, like coconut flake size. And then we take that material, shredded plastic, and put it into the extruder, adding color, which is a pigment. Pigments come in all colors. It's the same additive for paint, and that allows us to have lots of choice of what color the extruded plastic will be. The pigment and the plastic mixed together. It gets heated to about 400 degrees and then extruded. So imagine toothpaste that's actually plastic, that's colorful, coming out, and we wear gloves and manipulate it as it comes out of the extruder and sculpt it into the shapes. We did a lot of water waves this week that will be ultimately get installed in the installation of river into a fork of 2 streams. So the students have also done a lot of make and take, where they've made something and turned it into a shape, and then they get to take that home. And then, lots of habitat and little creatures. So the work will be on exhibit for several months, we hope, and then when it's dismantled, students can certainly take their parts and pieces back, and those pieces that don't get taken back to the person that created them could ultimately come back to me and be cut and shred yet again to turn into another recycled something or other, the next iteration of that plastic. So we try to keep this all in circulation and out of the landfill as much as possible. A lot of people don't go into a museum, don't feel comfortable in museums or galleries. It's just a world that they don't feel like they can comfortably enter. And then there's admission also. So there are barriers. And I think work that is on our way to work, or on a walk, or in a park, or on a building, where we can live with it on a daily basis, chance upon it, have an experience, it becomes more democratic in that it's not exclusive in any way, and there are fewer barriers to experiencing that. So that's the kind of work that I like to create best when I can, so that I can offer that experience to a large audience for free. everyone that walks by that has created it will walk by with someone perhaps that didn't, and they'll point out what the project is. So it has a much greater reach, and there's more ownership because people on campus created it. I didn't create that piece. I facilitated it. They created it. So it belongs to them.